Good morning, Sagittarius, and welcome to my channel. This is the Oracle of Zoraya Utranaya, and today I'll be doing a reading for you for the week of July the 14th to the 20th, 2024. I've already cut your decks and have shuffled them all twice, utilizing the numerology of the date July the 14th, 2024. That way we can dive right into the reading. I apologize for the lateness of the reading. I'm still quite sick, but here I am, so let's dive right in. Okay, I'm going to pull all of the cards just to see what the vibe of the reading is. So we got the Six of Spears, that's victory coming in. The Seven of Spears, which is perseverance and persistence. Okay, so keep going. You're going to be victorious. And we have the King of Coins. So this is resourcefulness. This is abundance coming in. Let's see what else we got here. I'll go through the cards as well. With the Queen of Pentacles, so the King and Queen of Pentacles together. That's nice to see. Perhaps someone coming in for you. These are divine counterparts. So definitely some love coming in. We do have the Empress as well. So maybe a Taurus coming in for you. It can be a man or a woman, my dear Sagittarius. Or this can just be you embodying both the divine masculine and the divine feminine with respects to the earthly realms. Like you are really embodying the archetypes of Taurus, of Capricorn, and of Virgo. Okay, so we'll get more into that as well, but you're definitely being more grounded this week. And you're definitely focusing on your finances. And we have the Justice card as well. So Libra coming in too. So take that how it resonates. This is a general reading. So it's going to look differently for every one of you. So let's dive right in here. So what I'm seeing here is that you are being victorious with something that you are working out. You're being resourceful. And you're being encouraged to continue going, to pursue with whatever it is that you're trying to birth here. And I feel that it is a work thing. It is a project that you are working on. And that money will start balancing out shortly. Okay. That's the summary, if you will. But here we go. We have the Six of Spears. Six of Spears is a card here. This is Daenerys Targaryen from the Game of Thrones deck. She, excuse me, she has come back from a battle. This is in Marine. She has freed the slaves there, and she's being celebrated here. This is a parade on her behalf. She's riding on her high horse. But you see here, I had this for Aries as well. These two cards came up in the reading. Not together, though. Or maybe they did. I think they did. So you see here, she's riding on her high horse. She's being celebrated. And we do have this peacock here. And what I'm getting here is that you're not being cocky with the successes that you are having. You are really humble. You are extremely, excuse me, you are extremely humble right now, despite being celebrated by your community. You're getting a lot of attention here. You're very attractive right now, Sagittarius, be it you a man or a woman. So good for you. You're having a glow up moment here and you're being noticed, but you are really humble. And this is really opening up for people to see that you are approachable and that you don't lead with your ego, which is nice to see, because sometimes when people are successful at something and they are celebrated, it really goes to their head, and then they start taking advantage of other people, or they really start holding themselves on a high horse here. But you see, you deserve sitting on a high horse, and you're not allowing it to change your personality to become condescending or to think that you are better than everybody else. You are being celebrated because of the hard work that you are doing. You're definitely building something here. You are nurturing something into existence. Okay, we have the Empress here as well. You are really fertile right now, and we're going to get that. You're fertile. So it could be physically, Sagittarius, because we do have the King and the Queen of Pentacles here, right? And these are divine counterparts. And so when we put the Empress here together, these are all earth signs. Excuse me, I apologize. I wanted to get these videos out, okay? So you're really fertile here. So it could be physically, if you're trying to have a baby, then this might be a really good week for you to try. Because you are very fertile right now. But it can also indicate being fertile with ideas, birthing ideas, projects into existence, nurturing them, giving them the love, giving them the right soil conditions, the right water, the right nutrients, right? And you are able to manifest anything that you want right now, Sagittarius. On the normal Rider-Waite deck, the Empress has a scepter in her hand, and the Empress is a card that is associated with Venus. Venus is the planet and the goddess, excuse me, of love, of money, of earthly indulgences, of agriculture, finances, farming, food, wine, right? So, and you see here, like her environment is flourishing in the M. So it's like a microbiome, right? The trees, the underbrush, the fauna, the flora, they're all flourishing here, and this encourages other animals and other insects to come in, and it's all like a little ecosystem. Everything's taking care of itself because of the nurturing and the love that you're giving it. Okay, we have Venus right there in the background as well. So definitely very fertile, either physically or with ideas. And so that you are, and you're being victorious, you're being encouraged to persist, okay? The Seven of Spears here is a card of being in the midst of battle. On the normal Rider-Waite deck, this gentleman, he's on like a bluff, he's on a cliff. He's positioning himself in a place where he can ambush at the right place at the right time. Okay, you are doing your homework here, and you are persevering through any obstacles, knowing that this is the card that says you're going to be successful deep down in your DNA. And this is what is helping you with the manifestation process, because that is how you manifest. You need to know deep down within you, you need to believe what it is that you're trying to manifest. You need to embody that energy. You need to emulate that energy from the inside out, that frequency, stepping into that energy that you already have it, right? And that is going to help motivate you, push through any obstacles, push through any resistance that you might be in excuse me, that you might be experiencing right now, because you know it's going to make you stronger, and you know you have what it takes within you to get through this. So you are also being encouraged here to try, like, so the king of coins, the King of Pentacles, he's established his wealth. He lives a very lavish lifestyle. He has a lot of riches. He's comfortable. He has a legacy. He has intergenerational wealth, but he has established this wealth using his tried and true methods. And so recently in these times with the changing financial system that we are going through, if you have something that works, that is great, that has helped you establish yourself, but you're also encouraged not to be rigid, and to be flexible, and to educate yourself on the changing times. Let me just close this window because it is garbage day and I can hear the trucks clanging about. So utilizing, if things work, making sure that you continue doing things that work, obviously, right? You don't want to fix a wheel that's not broken. Is that a saying? I'm all full of these sayings that are probably not even sayings. But the times are changing, especially around money. So you want to make sure, and with AI and technology changing every day, you want to be on top of these things, because what has been tried and true in the past for you might not be applicable in the next year, in the next 6 months, So you want to stay on top of things. Be flexible on how you bring in your money and how you maintain the wealth that you are accumulating for yourself. Okay. You want to tap in to the Queen of Pentacles here and be resourceful. She's able to pivot on a dime. She's able to think outside of the box, and she's able to think of things, think of strategies that necessarily would not be applied in certain situations. So you're being creative, excuse me, and you're coming up, you're definitely being more flexible on your approach on how to tackle the same problems or the same methods that you have used in the past to accumulate your wealth. I'm also getting here as well, because we have the divine feminine, the divine masculine, you're being encouraged to like utilize what has worked in the past, but be open and be flexible and be resourceful to how you navigate in the future. This is helping you balance. You're becoming more in balance within yourself. And this is helping you, my dear Sagittarius, tap into that Empress energy. Okay, the Empress is the bull. This is Taurus energy, but this is also Venus, right? So the bull is masculine, Venus is feminine. So coming from a more balanced approach, what has worked in the past as well, and where the future is going is something that you need to think about when you're moving forward, building your legacy here, Sagittarius. Okay. And you want to make sure, there's a lot of planets right now. I know Saturn and Jupiter right now are very prominent. And whenever I see the Justice card, whenever I see the scales here, I always remember the goddess and concept in the Egyptian pantheon named Ma'at. She, along with Thoth, will weigh your heart against a feather in the afterlife after you die, in order to see whether you lived a life of pure intention or of malintention. Okay, are you taking advantage of people? Are you using your power in a good way, or are you using your power in a bad way, okay, or against the people? This is going to be magnified here, Jupiter, with Jupiter and Saturn. Saturn will hold you back. Saturn will make you, will test your resolve, and Jupiter will expand, and it will shine the truth on whether or not you are leading with a pure heart or not. So you definitely want to make sure that any business endeavors or any sort of projects, even in relationships, because we do have the King and Queen of Pentacles and the Empress with Venus being there. She's the goddess of relationships and love. You want to make sure that you're leading your life with pure intention, no matter where you're coming from. Okay, no matter what you're putting your energy into, like I said, with relationships, with jobs, projects, friendships, endeavors that you are doing, you want to come with a pure intention. That does not to say you let people take advantage of you. That is not to say that you can't be a good business person, but you're not using your power and your money for evil things or bad things. Okay, I think you understand what I mean. Okay, so definitely a good week here. You're just being encouraged to persist through any obstacles, knowing that you know you're going to be successful. You know it deep down inside, and you're embodying both the masculine and the feminine of the earth signs. You're staying grounded, and you maybe you need to do some grounding as well. That will help you out, maybe, and go into nature a little bit to help ease some of the busyness of your life. But you're being celebrated here. You're having a glow up. Venus is very attractive, and you're being celebrated in the community too, which is very nice to see. So good for you, Sagittarius. We're going to end off here with the Star Code Astro Oracle card, and we have Virgo. Okay, Virgo. So it's amazing. 6. I'm so sorry. Symbolized by a woman goddess holding a sheaf of wheat. The mutable earth sign Virgo is ruled by Mercury. Wheat can only feed the multitudes once the grain is sorted from the chaff. Virgo is connected to the nervous system and intestinal tract, the job of which is to sort nutrients from waste. The sun shines here August 21st to September 21st. Look for the grain and release the chaff. Weed, harvest, and sort. Something in the situation needs to be sorted, edited, and reorganized in order to bring in its harvest, whether you're asking about a relationship, a work project, or the culture in which you work. Virgo wants you to be specific, sort, and release a habit, not a person, and change how you interact, but not necessarily with whom you interact. Examine the situation for the patterns that need to be released and composted, and what seeds need to be saved for another time or planted for the next season. Rather than focusing on faults, appreciate what is valuable about each interaction, opportunity, and person. Truly absorb the worth and wonder and be healed thereby. It may be time to take an introspective break and work on your self-care routine. Look at your diet and health habits to see what needs improvement. Absorb vitality. This is going to help with your glow up. So the gift for you here this week, Sagittarius, is this world is gloriously complex. Virgo encourages us to see how the details fit together, how the leaves and the twigs make up a forest. Light and shadow co-create our image of the whole. Light and shadow co-create our image of the whole. So this is the dark and the light. This is the divine masculine and the divine feminine, right? Rather than judge the worth of the part, pay attention to the necessary role each piece plays. The chaff protects the wheat so it can grow, and therefore it has value even if it's not edible. Perceive not just with your mind, but with mind, heart, and soul together. If this reading resonated for you, my dear Sagittarius, please hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. That is something that you'd like to do. You could also hit that bell notification to let you know when I release new videos. And if you want a more holistic approach as to what is going on with your week, not only check out your sun sign, but also your moon, your rising, and your Venus. I am truly grateful for all the energy you brought me here today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful week.